Today I fucked up by putting my dick in a year-old fleshlight. I bought a fleshlight back in February of 2018, using it on and off again for about 3 months, until I decided to box it up for good. I had had enough of the joy the toy brought me, and had just started a relationship with my now lovely girlfriend. Flash forward to yesterday, when I was looking through my old junk. I was bored and decided to do some late spring cleaning when I came upon the box. I smirked and opened up the box to see my prized possession, the fleshlight. I put it aside for today when I decided to use it. Out of lube, I went it dry. Fuck up number 1. Once I reached as far in as my little member would let me in it, I felt a tickling sensation. Uneased, I pulled out fast, giving my dick a rug burn type sensation. To my surprise and disgust, I was met with a spider on the tip of my dick. Without thinking, I instantly flicked it off with my long ass fingernails, scraping the tip of my dick. In pain, I freaked out and let the spider get away. My dick now hurts, and a spider is now loose in my house. Today I fucked up by asking a bartender if he had a hand job for me. So, a little context. I live in Spain. I'm not from Spain. In Spanish, we have different words that mean the same depending the country. Think of it as the cookie/biscuit of Latin America and Spain. Today, I went to this big event they had in my city. I had to walk a lot to get there, so I was thirsty when I arrived. I decided to get to the nearest bar/pub so I could get something to drink. I enter the bar and ask for a cold tea, and the bartender gives me the can and I pay. Here's when things go wrong. I was going to walk more, so I thought it was more comfortable to drink from a straw. Now, here's the thing. In Spain, pajita means straw, and pichula means hand job. I get close to him, and I ask him, "Wouldn't you have a hand job for me?" The guy looks at me, confused and angry at the same time. "Do I have a what for you?" I ask again, firmly. "A hand job, you know." The guy looks even more confused. He says, in a very confused tone, "No." Minding my business, I thank him and get out of the bar. It wasn't until 30 minutes ago I heard a friend of mine using the correct word for straw, and it dawned on me. I asked the bartender for a hand job without knowing. Fuck my life. Today I fucked up by watching porn on a hot day. This happened a few hours ago. So a little backstory. I live with a flatmate who is never home. I had a day off from classes and decided to treat myself with a nice hot steaming bath. So, it was a hot day today, and I decided to take a bath. I always take a shower, so I had no idea how to set the bath's temperature correctly. I accidentally got it to be a little too warm. I decide to treat myself even further with a plate of nachos, guacamole and my laptop on a table high enough for me to reach as I'm in the bath. I take my clothes off, step in and realize it a little too warm for my comfort, but it ain't no biggie. I lay down and relax, but my horny teenager hormones hit me all of a sudden. I have to watch porn. I get on my laptop, turn from watching an episode of Parks and Rec into browsers, put on a 3-hour porn video, and begin beating my meat. For some reason it suddenly starts getting too hot. My forehead is full of sweat and my heart is pounding. I feel like I wanna pass out. I beat my meat furiously at this point, my heart rate increasing with every stroke. It feels like I'm gonna have a heart attack, and just as soon as I orgasm, I pass out. A few minutes later I'm awoken up by the sound of my flatmate breaking the door of the toilet and the unmistakable sound of a woman being pounded into oblivion. Her moans loud and clear as day. My flatmate got home early today with his friend from work, who I never met. They broke in because they needed the toilet and I never opened it for them. I'm still in my bedroom hiding until this embarrassing event is forgotten by all parties. I think it will take a few years. Fuck my life. Today I fucked up by taking my 6-year-old daughter to adult toy store. I like to build model wooden ships and have saving up for one for quite some time. Now it was time to go buy one. I took my daughter with me to buy the ship and run some errands. She asked where are we going, as kids like to ask lots of questions. I answered that we're going to the toy store, and she got all excited and could not wait to get there. We arrived at the scale model shop and my daughter said this is not a toy store. It's adult toy store, I said, pointing at scale model trains, cars, ships, and planes. She was disappointed and wanted to leave ASAP. We left the store, me with happy with the ship and my daughter sad and disappointed because it was not the toy store she expected. We stopped to buy some food and my daughter still disappointed and whining in the market. One lady asked my daughter why was she so upset, where my daughter answered, because my dad took me to this adult toy store and there was not any toys I could play with. I quickly explained that the adult toy store was a scale model shop and was embarrassed the rest of the shopping.